In autumn, when the veil's thin, it becomes easier to speak with our ancestors, and it becomes easier for the ancestors to reach out and speak to us. Unsurprisingly, our ancestors will often communicate with us through the living world. So my springtime divination video was so popular, I decided to come back and make this fall divination with this message that the ancestors are trying to bring to you now. I'm Asia Suler, Earth Intuitive, teacher, and author of Mirrors in the Earth, and this is what your ancestors want you to know about your fall season. So this is how this divination works. I'm going to show you here on the screen 3 different herbs. You pick the herb that you feel most drawn to, and in the space below, I'll write the timestamp of each different herb so you can hop to that herb and hear the message that the ancestors are bringing through that being in the living world. So to start with, just ground in yourself here. Feel yourself connecting to your ancestors. And in a moment, before I show these 3 beings in the living world on screen, I just want you to feel yourself making that connection and asking the question, what does this fall hold for me? Now, here are the 3 different messengers from the living world that your ancestors have sent to you. Pick the one that feels most resonant to you, and then you can hop on over to the reading by looking at the timestamps below. Option number 1. Option number 2. And option number 3. So which one of these drew you in? Just go with your gut here and hop on over to get this divinatory message from your ancestors. You chose the hawthorn tree. Hawthorn has deep ancestral roots in magic. In Celtic lore, the hawthorn tree was thought to be the portal into the other world, how we communicate with the beings in the unseen realm. It was also considered deep heart medicine to help heal our heart and assuage grief. So because you chose hawthorn, here's what your ancestors want you to know for your fall season. It is time for you to claim your magic. It is time for you to claim your ability to be someone who can communicate with the other world, who can work with the energies in the unseen. If you've been feeling the call to step into these abilities, maybe even shift your career so that you're working with more of the subtle realm, maybe working with energy work or plants or stones, the ancestors are coming in to tell you, yes, now is the time. So through this gateway of hawthorn, they want you to know that the beings in the unseen world are already here working with you. All you have to do is just open your perception and your awareness, but they are here to help you step into and initiate this new era of your life. It might be that up until this point, you haven't given yourself permission to explore this side of yourself, or maybe you just thought you weren't talented enough, that everybody else has these talents or skills, but not you. And the ancestors are here to say, this is your ancestral birthright. There is someone in your lineage or your line who held these gifts, who was a seer, a diviner, a shaman, a priestess. And they want you to remember that this is in your bloodline, that whether or not you know these people by name, they are here and wanting to support you. And if it does feel nourishing to you, know that these ancestors literally want to speak with you. So if you create an altar during this Samhain season, call in these ancestors who held these gifts of being able to work with the magic of the unseen realm. They want to help initiate you to open up this magic and to really step into your gifts. So if you are interested in getting the support of Hawthorne as you walk through this time of embracing these ancestral gifts, you can check out the Hawthorne flower essence that I carry in my apothecary, One Willow Apothecaries. These essences were specifically formulated to help you move through these threshold times, these transitional moments. And there is something about this fall for you that is really holding this rich potency of possibility, of opening up to the gifts you've always dreamed that you could inhabit. And now it's the time to really claim them. And I promise you, once you do, you're going to start having some incredible experiences this fall. And I'm really excited for you to see what these experiences might be. And if you'd like a mantra to help you remember the magic of Hawthorne and this message that your ancestors are bringing to you, here it is. My heart is my greatest guide. It shows me how to be open to the magic of being alive. So thank you so much for choosing Hawthorne, and I just wish you so many blessings on this journey this fall. So thank you so much for tuning in to this divination reading. If you chose one of these 3 medicines from the earth, I'd love to hear which one you chose and did it resonate for you? How did that message from the ancestors land with you? And if you would like to go even deeper into the power of this autumn time, check out my course, Herbs for the Other World. In this course, we go into the Celtic concept of the other world, how to connect to this other world, how to receive messages from the unseen world, and key plants and fungi that will help you open up this gateway. We talk so much more about the 3 medicines featured in this video, and I'll also guide you on a journey into the other world to meet a guide who is here to show up and support you through this potent autumn time. So you chose reishi mushroom. This mushroom has such a long tradition and history of use. It is one of the oldest known medicines in the world. It's also a great protector and strengthener of the liver. So there's many different capacities in which reishi can function as a physical medicine, but one of its most exciting medicines is how it works with us on an energetic level. So from a Chinese medicine perspective, reishi is a Shen expander. Shen being our spirits. Our individual Shen is like our individual soul that comes and animates our body in this lifetime. So it expands our Shen, expanding our awareness, helping us connect back into our wider selves. If you chose reishi, it's because the ancestors are wanting to come tell you now that this fall is going to mark the beginning of a new chapter in your life. It might be that up until this point, you've been dealing with some really hard things. Some of those things might be health issues, but whatever it is that you've been dealing with, the ancestors want to recognize that it's been hard, that it's been dark, that it feels like there's a part of you that was dying. And they want to say, yes, this part was dying, so a new part of you can be born. And this is exactly what mushrooms do. They alchemize the death and they create new life from that. So know that whatever hard time you've been going through, the ancestors want you to know that this fall, there's the potential for transformation, that they're going to be here with you every step of the way in that transformation, and that you can call on them to help usher in this new era. The reality is that you are someone who can deal with the depths. You are someone who can walk in that threshold, who can be in a liminal state. And everything that you've gone through is similar to the concept of a shamanic dismemberment, where you were taken apart so you can be put back together again and be more whole. So you are entering into this new era of life where you're going to have the ability to perceive life in a different way, to see what is invisible to other people because of everything that you've been through. Reishi and your ancestors are here to help expand your awareness, to see even beyond this challenge and your lifetime as a whole, to see the wider picture of why you came here. Your ancestors are saying it's time for you to remember why you came here. And that is something that will be available to you this fall. They're going to be here with you, helping you move through this transformative time. So open your awareness to the signs and synchronicities, dreams, and messages that might be coming in from your ancestors that are here to show you and remind you on a soul level why you came here to this planet, what the blueprint was, what the plan was. You've been through the initiation, you've been through the hardship, and now it's time to open up to what that plan is, to what your soul is really here to fulfill. So if it's supportive for you, I have in my apothecary shop an essence of reishi. This essence was specifically designed to help you open up your perception and your awareness to see this wider view again. And if you'd like a mantra to help you ground and remember this message from the ancestors, here it is. I am open to perceiving the unseen around me. I connect to the sage within. So with that, thank you so much for choosing reishi and for being here for this message from the ancestors. I hope that this initiation, this journey, this opening this fall is truly blessed. So thank you so much for tuning in to this divination reading. If you chose one of these 3 medicines from the earth, I'd love to hear which one you chose and did it resonate for you? How did that message from the ancestors land with you? And if you would like to go even deeper into the power of this autumn time, check out my course, Herbs for the Other World. In this course, we go into the Celtic concept of the other world, how to connect to this other world, how to receive messages from the unseen world, and key plants and fungi that will help you open up this gateway. We talk so much more about the 3 medicines featured in this video, and I'll also guide you on a journey into the other world to meet a guide who is here to show up and support you through this potent autumn time. So you chose Ghost Pipe. You are here for it. You are here for the big journey. I can tell because you chose this plant. This is a powerful plant. So traditionally, Ghost Pipe was used for pain. When a pain was so intense, Ghost Pipe was often taken to put the pain beside you so you could look at it and examine it. It was also used for neurological conditions, which is one of the reasons why it got its name, Ghost Pipe. Before the Western world understood more about where neurological conditions come from, they were often described as possessions or ghostings. So Ghost Pipe was thought to help exorcise these possessions from your body by helping your neurological system to reset. Ghost Pipe is a plant, but you wouldn't know it because it lacks chlorophyll. The reason why it lacks chlorophyll is because it doesn't need it. Ghost Pipe connects directly into the mycelial network of a forest and receives nutrients through that network. So the message from your ancestors here is a really potent one. They're saying to you that now is the time to reclaim your connections, to reclaim these connections to the wider world, to the unseen world, and also to remake these connections inside of yourself. Intergenerational trauma is trauma that we carry in our DNA, but it's also trauma that affects our brains, the way we think. It affects our nervous systems. So what the ancestors are saying to you right now is that you are someone who came to heal your ancestral line by healing your nervous system. So whatever it is that you can do to feel safe and resourced in your body, in your nervous system, this is the gift that you're meant to bring to help heal your lineage. So if you have been feeling under-resourced, stressed, stretched thin, the ancestors are saying this fall, make time for rest, because rest is when these synaptic connections will come back in and when your nervous system can really reweave itself. And this nervous system reweaving is a gift for the ancestors. It's how you heal your ancestral line. You know, they often say that a wound will travel through a family until it finds someone who can heal it. The ancestors want you to know that you are that person. You are that person who came here to heal your lineage. And when that healing happens, it ripples out in all directions. So not only will it be healing for those who are to come in your family, your descendants or your wider family, it also ripples back into the past. So they're asking you to undertake this healing. If there is a healing practice that you've been drawn to, maybe you were thinking about starting therapy, something like somatic experiencing, going to get your first Reiki session. If you are feeling drawn to start a journey with some sort of therapeutic or healing practice, the ancestors are saying, yes, trust your instinct, go into this practice. This practice holds great healing for you. And really know that as you move through this fall time, this work that you're doing to nourish yourself, to take care of yourself, to give yourself space and time to, when you need to, put the pain beside you so you can look at it, so you can work with it. All of this is going into helping you heal. All of this serves a purpose. And the ancestors are here rooting you on. They're saying, you are so brave. You are so powerful. You can do this. You were born for this. So really embrace the potent blessings that the ancestors are bringing you this fall to do this important work. And if it would be supportive to you, I carry Ghost Pipe flower essence in my apothecary, and this essence was specifically formulated to help you do this deep work, to be unafraid of the depths, because I know you're someone who's not afraid of those depths, but to help you have the courage to really go there for the profound healing and realizations that you are meant to receive this autumn. So you can find that over in the shop if you're interested. And if you would like a mantra that can help remind you of the medicine of Ghost Pipe and the message from your ancestors, here it is. I trust the journey of my soul's descent. Within the depths, I find the deepest healing. With courage, I come out the other side. So thank you for choosing this medicine of Ghost Pipe and for being open to the message from the ancestors. And know that however you walk through this autumn time, your ancestors are walking right beside you. They are here to support you every step of the way. So thank you so much for tuning in to this divination reading. If you chose one of these 3 medicines from the earth, I'd love to hear which one you chose and did it resonate for you? How did that message from the ancestors land with you? And if you would like to go even deeper into the power of this autumn time, check out my course, Herbs for the Other World. In this course, we go into the Celtic concept of the other world, how to connect to this other world, how to receive messages from the unseen world, and key plants and fungi that will help you open up this gateway. We talk so much more about the 3 medicines featured in this video, and I'll also guide you on a journey into the other world to meet a guide who is here to show up and support you through this potent autumn time.